Hey.
Hey, we're live. What's up, boys and girls out there? What's going on? Welcome back to the DSOG vlog.
It's been a few weeks since we've actually uploaded anything.
Yeah, YouTube's been down for the count for a while now, but that's fine. Yeah. I mean, we got all the videos. We just need to put them on.
Yeah, I feel like we've also uploaded everything since the final. Like it's been like there was the pre-finals. Everything's on YouTube. Everything since the finals is not.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
Yeah.
But this is episode something. Pretty sure we're past 17.
Yeah, this is episode 1 of the Summer Split, season 2.
Yeah, episode 1 of the Summer Split. The Summer Split. Let's get excited, boys and girls. Actually, first of all, let's do introductions. My name is Brooks. My in-game name is Camel Hunt. Joined here by our ever-present and ever-beautiful co-hosts. Go ahead, boys.
I am Ken, and my in-game name is Beckraj.
All right. Well, let's get excited, gentlemen. The spring summer split has started. It has started.
Well, in other regions.
In other regions, it has started. The LPL played yesterday.
That was
LCK had their first games today.
That was even
obviously, Europe is going to start playing on Friday, and NA starts on Saturday. But it is exciting. It is, it's fun. I'm excited to watch some professional League of Legends again, even though I haven't really been playing the game very much at all. I haven't played
since Clash.
I haven't played at least in like a week and a half. And I haven't really missed it, but that's besides the point. But
played yesterday.
Yeah, I'm super excited that Professional League of Legends is coming back. The meta, which is kind of the first thing we want to talk about for at least a few minutes, because we want to do a big highlight on NALCS as like the main focus of this episode. But the meta is insane. And it's honestly hard to talk about because I don't even know what to say about it. And neither do the analysts. I was watching an LCK game today.
This morning in Game 3?
Yeah, I was watching an LCK game today, and Papa Smithy, probably,
I would say
if not the best analyst in League of Legends, one of the best, had absolutely no idea what to say.
Yeah.
And I was like, if he's at a loss for words, then there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to say anything, slightly intellectual about this game. But it's a shit fest out there, boys. So I'm gonna throw this question over to you guys. Is this meta that is absolutely nuts? Is this gonna be exciting to watch, or are we all just gonna be like, what is this wild ride, and take me off of it? What are your opinions?
Carl, your mic. Carl?
Somebody go.
All right. While Carl fixes his mic. So the current meta in League is just a lot of what they were saying in the cast this morning was like, oh, it's nice because we're kind of getting to revert to like season 1 where it was all just like a fiesta of like we're putting people on the map. But I don't know. I don't like Yasuo in competitive play as like a power pick. I like him as like a fringe or niche pick where it's like, all right, this guy, he's going to try to carry because he's mechanically talented and his team is going to set him up. I don't like it where it's like every game we're going to put somebody on Yasuo to carry. Like, protect the Yasuo comp isn't a real comp. It's what your mid laner thinks he's going to do, and then he feeds. Like, that's what it is in solo queue. And I really liked what Papa Smithy had to say where he was like, this is not. No, he actually didn't say that. He said he actually said like this is kind of nice. I forgot. He said this is kind of nice because everybody in solo queue wants to carry. So like you're getting to watch 5 people try to carry at once.
Yeah.
That said, like, yes.
Yeah, we got you now.
I don't like the fiesta that we get to see in like gold solo queue getting translated to the professional stage. Because part of the reason why I watch the professional stage is to be like, okay, these guys are on such a higher level. I get to kind of like learn as best as I can, but in a fantastical way. And when I watch the ADC pick Yasuo, I'm like, this is not a fantasy. This is why I can't climb. Like, so
completely.
So that's my take on the meta.
I would like to.
Yeah, Nocturne's a power pick, so I do like that.
Yeah, it seems like the meta is kind of being configured more on the level of really strong picks rather than strong strategies. Which
that's really well put.
Which is kind of contrary to the way that I kind of prefer to watch the game. But I'm completely open to the idea of, seeing something new, seeing something exciting. We haven't seen a meta. I don't know if there's ever been a time in League of Legends where there have been melee AD carries played. It's been probably since season 1 or something.
I was thinking while I was watching the games this morning, like, what if the thing isn't that like it's a melee AD carry? What if it's that like where you put the AD carry, like the AD carry is now just a melee, and you put the ranged ADC in the top lane, or the mid lane,
No, that's good.
I think there has to be more experimentation with the meta. I actually don't.
Thing.
I would like. I want Graves out of the jungle and in a lane, but that's just me personally. I think I actually don't mind as much as I was just hating on like the whole like Yasuo is my ADC and feeding. I think that's just because we're used to that previously as like your ADC picks Yasuo and feeds, and like moving forward, I mean we might just get a completely different meta. Maybe now Yasuo is what we consider an ADC, and we're sending our ranged ADC in the top lane where you usually throw Yasuo. So I actually do kind of like that we're finally, after 7 seasons or 8 seasons as you said, getting a
I remember there was a post by a Rioter or like some video that they made. It was an official account. It was an official Riot account. They were talking about the future of what they wanted to see out of the game. And one of the things that they said was they wanted to see melee AD carries.
Well, it happened at least today and yesterday.
I remember like hearing that, and I was like, that's crazy. And now we're seeing that happen. So that's pretty cool. Your computer? Sorry. Is it not right there?
This is your name.
What?
It's got your picture. Sign in.
Oh, 1 sec, guys.
No problem. Yeah. 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 There was a little bit of an argument between Papa Smithy and Mark Z today on Twitter. I don't know if I'd call it an argument. Kind of more just like two people posing ideas. Papa Smithy talked about like how the Master Yi comp like is not sustainable. How like that protect the hyper carry only really works for the ADC because in solo queue everybody wants to carry. And Mark Z was like, people are picking Tarek Yi in solo queue. And the response is like, oh, that's only in high level queue where they want to win more than they actually want to carry, so they're foregoing their lane. Which I see that argument, but like I'm just saying like there are those two dueling ideas where like is the support now going mid, or is it that like people are trying new strategies. You know, where is the meta actually developed? I kind of, yeah. Anyway, it's cool. Yeah. Right. And are we going to see something more like Dota, where like you have two supports? You know, is that going to come in rather than you know, when people thought of like think of double jungle, they think of like somebody farms the top jungle and somebody farms the bot jungle. Whereas like, well, maybe they're thinking about it wrong. Maybe it's a double support thing. You just go around ganking and making things happen. Who knows? And Pike, you know, might fit that mold really well now that he's joined them. So I just think the stage is set for a really good summer where we don't really know what the meta will be in 3 weeks, but we know that it's probably going to be different than what we've all seen for the past 6 years. I actually wasn't sure how I felt about it before this conversation, but I'm actually getting like really excited for the fact that like, wait, holy crap, it might be totally different. Am I gonna have to stop jungling? What if I have to stop jungling? Oh no! Oh no! I don't know.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. In our wildest dreams.
It's just
Sorry.
yeah.
I was trying to move to fix my internet because it was being really slow, but I think I'm good now. All right, well, let's go ahead. We're gonna do a big rundown of the summer split. We're gonna make another power ranking. Are we gonna make this power ranking together? Is this?
Yeah.
Right, so we're not gonna have.
Oh, the episode 0 that we never aired to anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yes! Yes. Yes. Oh no, I thought we were saying just where they are now based on what we think. And then starting at the, yeah, okay.
Okay. All right.
So where is everybody right now?
All right. Well, I think that the team who will be in first place. I'm just going to throw this one out there. You guys can tell me I'm wrong.
No, right now, like going into this week where they're ranked.
Where they are ranked. Okay.
Yeah. And then next week we will start how they will finish at the end of the split based off of how they performed in the week prior.
Okay, so this is my picks personally.
Right.
All right, let me pull up the list real quick. I'll just go with Team Liquid as number one.
It's kind of hard.
That's a safe one.
It's kind of hard.
I feel like that's a safe one.
Right,
I actually think TSM will be a lot better. So put them in second. I think C9 will be a lot better, but I'm going to put 100 Thieves third. C9 fourth. Oh shit, I forgot about Echo Fox. Echo Fox fifth, actually. I feel like that's a safe place for them. CLG sixth. Damn, that puts Clutch in seventh. Yeah, it's really good.
The top 7 are all really good, and then I could see Optic and Golden Guardians playing, and then FlyQuest doing their own little thing. But anyway, keep going.
I'll put Clutch at 7. I'll put Clutch at 7. Optic 8, Fly 9, Golden Guardians 10th. All right, Carl, you're up.
Oh man, you're such a dweeb. You're such a
What is this nonsense?
yeah. They're the best. There, you do have a 100 Thieves jersey. The few, the proud, the 100 Thieves. The few, the proud, the 100 Thieves. They should run that. Ask the Marines if they're cool with that. Okay.
We're both rating TSM pretty high.
I did not rate TSM as high as you. Wow, CLG's 3. It looked good at the end of the split. I'm not saying it's not. Yeah, dude, always pull out, right?
Oh.
Yeah, a little too much whiskey tonight. Okay.
Dude, I felt bad about putting Clutch so low.
I did not put Clutch nearly as low as you did.
Because I like Clutch, but I feel bad about saying. Golden Guardians, baby, 10th across the board.
I didn't put him as 10th actually. I have him as 9th.
You made it.
It's not like they're like, whoa.
Ken, I'm gonna tell you now, you fucked up, boy.
Dude,
They're gonna be last.
All right, so number 1, TL, obviously. Number 2, this gave me a lot of anxiety on who to put as number 2 because any of the next 4 teams could be number 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna say, based off of where they are right now, Fox is number 2, and Clutch is number 3. 100 Thieves is number 4. TSM's 5. CLG 6. C9's. Okay. All right. What are you at? 5 is TSM. CLG is 6. C9 is 7. Optic 8. Golden Guardians 9, and FlyQuest 10. Yeah, Golden Guardians is not 10th. I mean, like, I don't know what FlyQuest is doing. Like, they got rid of Fly, and I'm like,
they got rid of Fly.
Your whole strategy was like, your whole strategy was like control tanky support mid, helping Flame and Turtle, and you got rid of that strategy. Like, I have no idea what you're doing. I don't know who they're. I think isn't their mid laner like Golden Glue or something? I'm not saying like their news rot.
No, it's Mickey.
Oh, it's Mickey. Okay, never mind. I take that back. That is not a good choice. I was like, it's Golden Glue. Like, he's not a bad player. Mickey. Oh, he's inconsistent. Never mind. Lee Sin mid. Whatever. So yeah.
They're actually basically just Team Liquid as last year. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. Okay, let's move on though. Let's go through. I say we just look at the standings from last year.
That's a good one.
And we just go through each team. So
can I explain what we're about to do?
Yeah.
Okay, so rather than just hash out why we power ranked everybody where they are, what we're going to do is we're going to go through every single team and say what their win condition for the split is. Basically, what they can do to really have a good showing or really bomb the entire split. And so I hope that's entertaining for all of you. I guess we're going to get started with Team Liquid.
No, I was going to say just the standings, like where they ended at the end of the season. It's just easier because I'm looking at the list right now. 100
Team Liquid won the split.
I know, like the
right.
regular split. I'm looking at the list. I'm
Oh.
just gonna.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like,
All right.
they did
All right,
win,
so-
right? Well, it's the same.
All right, 100 Thieves finished the split in first place.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about those guys first.
Yeah.
Anybody want to take this one? I have, they're my favorite team. I got some stuff to say, but if somebody else wants to go first, go for it. Anybody? All right.
Yeah.
I think 100 Thieves could be just as good as they were last split.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid that the other teams may have caught up, and I think that their weakness in the form of Ryu could hold them back.
Do you not think someday is a weakness?
I don't think Sunday is as big of a weakness. I don't think that the top lane pool is as strong as the mid lane pool is.
So what do you want to see out of them so that way they have another first place finish?
I think that if they continue to just play around Cody's son, make sure that Cody's son can win them the game. I would say, even now, after having seen Team Liquid win the split and seen Team Liquid do as well as they did, as well as they did at MSI, I would still say that 100 Thieves probably has the best bottom lane in North America, including Sven and Mithy. I think Sven and Mithy are very good, but I think that when Afromu and Cody's son are on point, I'd say that they are probably the best bottom lane.
Better than Sticks at Biofrost?
There's so many good bottom lanes. You can literally say the same thing about Sneaky and Smoothie, but I'm going to stand by.
Right.
I'm going to stand by my point and say
you're going to go with 100 Thieves.
Afromu and Cody's son are very, very good. And I think if they enable Cody's son to win them the game, they're going to look good. I'm just afraid because I think the Ryu could hold them back because it looks like the mid lane meta as of right now is going to be weird as fuck. And Ryu is really good at playing pretty standard. So when he has to jump out of his comfort zone, I'm a little bit afraid. But it looks like everybody's having to jump out of the comfort zone right now. So I don't know.
So for 100 Thieves, play around Afromu and Cody's son, letting Cody's son hyper carry and Afromu shot call while mitigating any damage that Ryu can do. That's what they do. That's how they win. And if they fail on those things, that's how they lose.
Yeah. Ryu would look very good, yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually think if the meta ventures also in, because it looks like it's kind of in a carry top situation, but not entirely. There's been some Ornn picks. There's been some Mundo
picks.
There's
Darius pick this morning.
There was a Darius pick. Someday can carry games. He can do that.
Yeah. So we're good.
I don't know.
I think those are two clear objectives for them. Enable the bot lane, make sure the mid lane does its job.
All right. Number 2 is Echo Fox. Let's talk about this team, Bears.
My boy. Yeah, I do actually. So this is a team that I think, given this current state of the meta, is actually really, really well poised. Because of the crazy volatile bot lane. And the way that the hyper carries and just carries in general are getting like thrown across the map, I think it actually puts Phoenix, Dardoch, and Huni in the best position to just like push the map downwards on the bot lane in a way that the bot lane being so strong last split going into MSI hurt Echo Fox because they were like, oh, Ultec, he can't play at the same level as all these other 80 carries. Well, like, Echo Fox doesn't need that now because, like, Dardoch will play Yi. Like, I have no problem. I have no doubt in my mind that Dardoch's like, yeah, I'll do, like, 50k damage in a game. Please. Give me the Yi. I'll power farm till 6, and then, we'll put Tarek in the mid lane, and we'll put Kale top lane, and we'll just steamroll the enemy team. Like, it's pretty well done for them. So I think playing off of this meta is how the craziness of the meta, that's where Echo Fox thrives, is when everyone else doesn't know what they're doing, they will just force a fight and plays, and their sheer mechanics will win the game for them. So I think their win condition is the same as it was last split. Use Huni and Dardoch, and to a slightly lesser degree Phoenix, to just push the game down.
Yeah, I actually really wanted to see Echo Fox put DeMonte in as their mid laner instead of Phoenix.
He was
But
pretty good.
it looks like they could still do that. Like, that's still... Yeah, because he did get banned because he was being racist, which is...
Wait,
but,
Phoenix got banned or DeMonte got banned?
DeMonte got suspended for like 5 games.
Holy crap! What did he do?
He's being racist in Korea. Yeah.
Similar to that. That's man.
But-
Don't be an asshole racist. Like, it's not like, how hard is that? Just like, if you feel it.
If Echo Fox feels comfortable swapping those 2 players out, I feel like that could be good. Because I feel like DeMonte, even though he played 1 week, I feel like
solid.
he looked better than Phoenix in the end of the season. So
End of the season, yeah.
but I don't know. I don't feel like Echo Fox is going to be quite as good.
I don't think by the end of
But-
this, I think they're going to come out.
You think immediately they're going to be?
I think immediately they're going to be
right?
just as good as they were at the end of the last split. Yeah.
Yeah.
Play around Huni and Dara.
All right, let's move on.
Who's 3?
The team that finished 3rd was TSM. Carl? Yeah, it's all you.
You can play anybody. Oh my god, that shit was stupid. That's not still a
Just
thing,
maybe.
right?
You're just making shit up.
No,
Carl.
AP recall was a thing.
I know.
It's gone, right? Like, it's not here. Like, oh my.
I know it's a thing.
God.
I know it's a thing. That doesn't mean it's a thing. Alright.
Just because you're not in the band doesn't mean you're not in the band. That shit does look dope.
You mean Riven 2.0? What it is?
Yeah. So to Papa Smithy's point this morning about like how the current meta is like 5 carries on the map at once. I think that actually does play really well for TSM. That like they have such strong players. Well, you know, somebody's got to play Soraka. You know, who's got to support.
Support supports.
You know what I mean? Like in every single league game on your team, you've got 4 people who want to carry and 1 person who hates themselves, and that person is the support. Brooks can attest. So I think we lost Brooks. Oh wait, no, he's moving again. Anyway, yeah. So I think TSM, if the meta stays where it is, and they just. And if it's based around power picks rather than power strategies, I think that actually favors them really well because they have power players. So. Let everybody carry. Just let everybody carry.
I don't know. I have
Yeah, what?
Sorry, my internet is being wonky, but I have pretty high hopes for TSM. I think they could do pretty well this split. I think that if they play to their fullest potential, they could win, possibly.
Well, I mean, that was always the thing with them is that they have the best players, so surely they're going to win. That's what.
But there's
Miami
also
Heat
just
said
so
their
much
first
potential
year
from everyone
with
else that
LeBron.
it's hard
Then they
to
won
say.
Yeah.
So let's move on
Who's
to
fourth? Oh yeah,
fourth.
TL.
Take a wild guess.
TL made it fourth.
Yeah.
Woo! You go with your double in. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they just need to execute the same strategy that they had last split. Like play as a team, letting double lift carry. Like and it was so good. Yeah. They're a great team. Yeah, I think.
I mean, I don't. Okay, we can
Wait,
move on.
no. I
but
mean, what's your other? What do you? How do you think they lose?
I was
How
just
do
gonna
they
say,
lose?
like, if
How do they lose? Yeah, give it
they
that.
might lose because double lift may be having to play champions like Yasuo and Aurelia, and he can't solo carry games on those champions
I think
because he
can solo
doesn't know
carry
how
on
to fucking
Aurelia.
play them.
I think he probably knows how to play Aurelia, just because of.
I'm not saying he doesn't know how to play them, but it's not Tristana. It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Lucian.
It's not.
You know
it's
what I
not
mean? It's
Vayne,
not-
It's not Lucian. It's not. Yeah, it's not his champs. I see. But
So,
that's true.
but I think he's been getting banned.
He could get banned. He gets a lot of bans though. He is getting a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. You
I
can
still
ban.
think he's getting
You
banned
could
for-
ban both Yasuo and Lucian. You do have 5 bans. It's possible. So who came in fifth?
Fifth was Cloud9.
Yeah.
I can take this one if you guys want.
Yeah. Go ahead. I have reasons why they lose.
Don't shit the bed in playoffs. Like, I don't know. Like,
So
one thing that I've always noticed about Cloud9 is that they always are good throughout the majority of the split. And then there's a point where they dip. It's like, and usually what happens is they'll be good, they dip in like week 5, 6, and then they're really good again. But this time, what happened was they just kind of had like a, holy shit, we're so good. And then they just like fucking blew up at the end. So I don't know, just stay good. Just keep being good.
Just Korean advice, just be good. Typical rookie top laner who is good on carry, bad on tanks. Yeah, that's what Laurel did at the beginning. He was playing Aurelia, like, holy crap, this carry. They put him on tanks, and like Team Liquid fell into fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get good, man.
I also think that they have the highest potential to succeed if the meta stays the way it is, of just being like wacky and crazy. I feel like they, as a team, I feel like that just kind of fits the way that they play the game, sort of, and they would adapt better than everyone else.
I feel like they're cool with wacky and crazy the most.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not just because Sneaky posts confusing cosplays. Clutch gaming! Woo!
Yeah, clutch.
I'm so excited. Could be 10th or could be first. Is that what you're saying?
Hey.
I don't think so. I think they have. I think the exact opposite. I think they have one of the highest floors and lowest ceilings. Because, like, oh, wait, I forgot about Febvin. I was thinking about Apollo, and I was like, dude, that guy's so fucking awesome and consistent. But I just don't know if he's ever going to be a top 3. You know, he's definitely going to be top 5, but I don't know if he's going to be top 3. But then I was like, wait, they got Febvin, who was the most consistent mid laner of the last split, and I don't think that's going to be going away. So I don't think their floor is as low as you're saying. I think they've actually I think their floor is 6th, but their ceiling is 1st.
They could be very good. I honestly
They
don't
really could be. And the highest, yeah. So wait, CLG. Wait, I mean, not CLG. CG. We didn't talk about what they can do to win versus what they can do to lose. We just said that they're a pretty solid team. So,
I think that they need to make sure that Solo doesn't get shit on. Because often what would happen is they would just leave him to die. And then the other team would just pick on him, and then he would be nearly useless. And then the other team's top laner would have built up such an advantage. And the thing is like, he's good. Like, if you give him some resources, he's going to be good. Like, and that's the thing. Is like, he was good enough for his team to finish 3rd or finish 4th. I mean, like, and be very good throughout the whole entire regular split.
So unlike Team Liquid, where basically the strategy is win by doing what you did last split, the strategy for Clutch Gaming is like tweak what you did last split. Like you pumped a bunch of resources on macro, but what you did was you also let your top laner get shit on. Basically, put a little less in macro and a little more in your top laner, and it kind of balances out. You win. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I also think on a macro level, I'd like to see them play considerably faster. There was always
these 48-minute games, like with the
they were always a slow team that kind of just waited until team fights, and like they were good at that, but they need to have a different strategy if they're going to be really contenders for potential first place, in my opinion.
Well, yeah. That, and their only claim to fame was having one of the greatest games of League of Legends ever versus 100 Thieves in Game 5.
That was a great game.
That was just a great game. If you haven't seen that game, go watch it.
Yeah.
It was a 75-minute game, but it's the best 75-minute game I've ever watched.
It was very good. Let's move on. Counter Logic Gaming, 7th.
Just so CLG needs to find a strategy or two and stick to it. Like that was their problem last split, is that they were like, we're gonna try this, we're gonna try this. And by the middle of the split, what was it? Who he had played like however many games they had played -1 worth of mid laners. Like,
yeah, he played so many different champions. It wasn't
just like,
good. Yeah.
Just find something that works, or even kind of works, lose on it for a little bit and make it work, because they have the talent to make it work. So I think that's how they win, is they say, all right, you guys, we're going to play one style and we're going to make it happen no matter what. And then by week 3, even if they lost week 1 and 2, it's going to work by week 3 because they're that good.
I think that every single player on their team, minus Rainover and Biofrost, just needs to play more selfish.
Yeah, that's also a problem there.
I think that they all play with such a desire to enable the rest of their team that someone like who was such a monster in 2017 had an atrocious split in 2018 split. You know, like I want to see him carry games like he was the split before last one. And I want to see Stixay doing the same. I want to see Zion Spartan again, dude. I don't want any of the more Darshan shit, dude. I want
we need
Zion
Spartan, and we need 2016 Dixie.
Yeah, I want to see all that. I just want to see these guys play selfish and play carries, and that's going to win them games. They have some of the most talented players in the game. They just got to use them. Number 8, Fly Black West.
Yeah, I don't have their win condition is get a new mid laner, and they.
I would like to point out that when Keen was playing,
I forgot.
Who is their new mid laner now?
Oh, I thought you said Mickey. Or is that Golden Guardian?
No, that's Golden Guardians.
Oh, I misranked Golden Guardians and FlyQuest. I confused the two.
I told you. I was like, kid, you made a mistake, and you just admitted it. All right. Well, yeah.
You told me that
FlyQuest,
it was Mickey.
I said Golden Guardians mid laner was Mickey. I don't know what the hell you heard.
Whatever.
But their mid laner is now Keen, who when Keen was playing with FlyQuest, they did look a lot better because Keen speaks English. Like Fly could not speak English, probably at all. And Keen has been here long enough that he can. So yeah, I don't know how the fuck they win though, man. I feel like Wild Turtle's a little bit past his prime. Who's their support? Because they got rid of Stunt. Who is it? I don't know. Do you guys know?
I'm just saying, maybe they're going to show up and be this amazing team. And everyone's like, oh, season 3 Turtles back. And then he loses to C9 somehow. But the point is, I don't actually know what FlyQuest does to win games. I don't know.
Ooh, it's Conquan.
Okay, I did not misrank FlyQuest. They are the worst team in the league.
Jesus. Okay, wait. We actually should talk about this team because they had the most significant roster changes. They also have Santorin in the jungle.
Define significant.
Number of people changing.
Okay, there we go. That makes more sense.
Actually, I looking at this team, this might actually not be that bad. I could see them contending for a 6th place, but not any higher.
Wow.
All right. Well, let's talk about. We're
not going to go over who could be 6th and could be.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does this team win, guys? That's the focus.
That's the question. How do they win? But the thing is, I think. I'm not saying they're going to go 0-18. I'm just saying, it's not all out of the realm of possibilities that they actually go 0-18. Because even Golden Guardians, I can tell you ways they could possibly win some games. I cannot tell you that for FlyQuest. Everybody, I do, actually. Turtle moves to jungle, plays Yi. Everybody plays protect the Yi comp. That is how they win. I
don't know, guys. I feel like this team they don't have a single rookie anymore. They have quite a bit of experience under their belt. I feel like they could, just based off of purely on experience. If we do remember, Santorin and Wild Turtle have played together before on TSM. That's besides the point. But I'm just saying, this team could not be that bad. This team could not be that bad. All right, let's do number 9. Was Optic. Ken, this is your team.
Yeah.
How do they win?
So Optic wins really by just mitigating the damage of their top and support. The same thing that they had last split, that they actually have 3 pretty great players in Acadian, Power of Evil, and Arrow. I think the changes in their top and support were both positive. I don't think they were enough to really move them out of a bottom tier team right now. I think the way that free agency works in League of Legends, that they weren't able to cultivate the top and the mid lane and the top and support that they really need to succeed. So I think playing through a much more aggressive Acadian is the way that they start winning more games. Make sure that their top and support don't do a whole lot of damage, and playing through a more aggressive Acadian is how they win games.
I just want to say that I don't think this team's going to win unless they put in Gate instead of Big.
Yeah, why? That's so dumb. Like, why? Gate is a much better support. I don't understand.
I also feel like Gate can potentially shot call, and I'm pretty sure that Big cannot do that. I'm just saying, dude, like, if I were Acadian, I'd be like, get this dweeb out of here. I'm a brony. I work out every day. I'm buff. Get this dweeb.
We were throwing a party here not too long ago, and Acadian like came up, and I was like, nice. He's like, if you want to talk about like attractive League of Legends players, like I feel like Acadian's not an unattractive looking dude. And I showed his picture to somebody, and they were like, man, Chad. But they didn't mean that in a good way. They meant
he definitely looks like a Chad.
He just looks like a total douche. I love him, though. He's one of my favorite players.
Optic wins by just getting good. That's the best I can tell you.
They've got 3 really good players, though.
Yeah, they just got to figure out.
It's the skill difference between their 3 really good players and everybody else. That's their problem.
All right, so let's look at number 10, which is Golden Guardians. They got Mickey in the offseason to be their mid laner. So they are.
I actually don't know. That doesn't make any sense, because you think about, all right, well, Mickey might be a more mechanically talented player than High, but communication and consistency are the 2 biggest things in pro play, and Mickey doesn't have either of those. And so I think that's the biggest problem for Golden Guardians, is that the way they win is when Mickey's on and carrying, and everyone else just kind of like falls in line and like they move as like a block together, and so yeah, that's their win condition is Mickey performs well, carries, and everyone just groups up around him and wins. Which kind of works in the current meta, where it's all melee and everybody goes through these like crazy team fights. But if that changes, I don't see an easy win at all for Golden Guardians. Purpose.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
This team.
I really think so, and I think Optic could shit the bed and also be bad and vie for the 10th place spot, but I think Optic is going to do a much better job of being an upsetter for the rest of the league. You know what I mean? Rather than a last place, even though that was kind of Golden Guardians thing last split, was like sometimes they win. Yeah.
I just want to see my boy Matt do well. That's really all I care about.
I don't think Matt and Lorlo are the problem. Like, everybody talks about, like, oh, they never really made it past
and that's why I'm sad. Is like I want to see them be on a good team.
Yeah, I really do think that they've just been
honestly, dude. Here's what needs to happen: is Optic needs to get Matt and Lorlo, and then Optic would probably be really good.
I think that elevates them from like 8th place to like 4th. Like,
exactly, dude.
Matt and Lorlo.
I would also like to point out that if Golden Guardians had gotten DeMonte instead of Mickey, and they had brought in someone and they had brought in like Levi as their jungler, maybe you're not going to win every game, but you're going to be better than 10th place. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
It's
I just think that the roster moves that team made are just so incredibly questionable.
and
Actually,
hey,
I forgot they have contracts. They don't need league. They got contracts.
yeah. Hey,
It's just
we don't
Mickey
know-
just doesn't make sense.
We don't know what all the like deals and like what the GMs were thinking and the owners were thinking and the coaches were thinking, but you had to. It has to have been like the better players told them no. Like that's the only thing that makes sense because I feel like
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
I feel like the management can't be like, all right, we're calling Mickey first. You know, like they had to be like, all right, who can we get? All right, he said no. He said no. He said no. So, all right, fine. I guess we'll call Mickey.
Yeah. All right, that was it. That was it. I'm excited for this weekend. The patch notes for the next patch just came out. Looks like a lot of big changes. They're doing some stuff with shielding champions.
Yeah, they all
making
got
some big changes to
super
that.
nerfs.
They removed Banner of the Command from the game, which is not the way to fix the problem. That is exactly the opposite of how Riot should go about fixing anything. But
Getting rid of it.
we can talk about that next week. That way of balancing things just really doesn't. It's the opposite of how they should do anything. That's besides the point. But thank you guys for tuning in. Carl's got to go on a date, so we're gonna call this one a wrap. And thanks for tuning in. We love you forever. Follow us on Twitter.
What is
Hit that like button.
What is this?
Subscribe. Follow the Twitch channel, or we're gonna start picking up the YouTube again.
Yep.
Do everything. We love you. Goodbye.